Hello, welcome back to more One Piece card game content. From a OP05 booster box that I acquired, I've created these 5 One Piece decks. It's going to be a red deck, a blue navy, Enel a yellow deck, a Don Quixote Rocinante deck, and a Monkey D. Luffy purple deck. Stay tuned. For the very first time, we have here an Enel character and deck on OP05. So NL is a yellow leader, 4 of life, 5000. I don't know why these leaders now come with 4. Is it to make the game faster? What's happening? But it's a trend now on OP05. Let's see what happens in the future. So what happens here with NL? So on the opponent's turn, once per turn, when your number of life card becomes 0, you add 1 card from the top of your deck, top of the life cards, then trash 1 card from your hand. So you have the one last chance to survive every turn. So pretty powerful, pretty powerful. Your opponent needs to have 1 extra attack, because when the last card goes away, you have 1 more that goes on top of it. So in order to kill you, he needs to have 3 attacks. The first one that destroys the last card, and then the second last card, and then the final blow. Okay, unless he hits you once, then he hits you the second time, and then he cannot give you the last attack, and when it goes back to your turn, he immediately puts the third card, the new card there. So wow, really powerful, really powerful. That's why this guy is very valuable. And he is also here as a character. So I got the 3 versions of NL. Let's see all the differences here. Yeah, the extended one, Crazy Heart, very expensive. Normal rare, no, normal rare would be this one, alongside with this one, and this one. So NL is pretty central character here on this set to have all these highlights and visibility. So let's see if the guy is really worthy. So 7/7, he has rush. In this, if this character would leave the field, you may trash 1 card from the top of your life instead. If there is a Monkey D. Luffy character, this effect is negated. Ha ha ha. Okay, so you can sacrifice life, which you can get back this way, in order for him not to die with rush. The thing is, this Luffy thing, I don't understand, because probably I haven't seen the anime, but maybe Luffy gives a super beating on this guy, so it doesn't work with Luffy around. Speaking of beating, he has some tambourines around him. Like, does he play music while he fights? Very strange. I haven't got to this point in the anime, so I guess this will take a while before I get there, because I'm still at Alabasta. And then 2 Gedatsus, the extended art version, the normal one. Okay, so these are Sky Islands guy. Where's NL is from? Sky Island as well. So this is a Sky Island deck. Play on KO. No, on play you KO 1 character with a cost equal or less than the number of your opponent life cards. So it's again, this is on plural here, opponents. So it's thinking already on multiplayer. And equal or less the number of opponent life cards. So really strong. In the beginning of the game, the problem is it takes 5, so probably on the 3rd turn you can kill a character very easy with this Gedatsu. Then 1 Shura here, 2, and look at the 5 cards from the top of your deck. Reveal up to 1 Sky Island other than Shura, add it to your hand. So it's a drawer. It's a drawer for the sky people. And then Satori, a fat angel. 1, 2, 3 Satoris. Doesn't do anything special besides having a trigger here that you trash another card and you can play him when it triggers. Then Om, another angel. So this sky guys, they all have wings, or what's happening here? Yeah, seems like it. It's going to be a topic here, where Luffy visits the Sky Islands. If you have 2 or less cards, this card gets plus 1000, and when you play, look at the 5 cards, reveal up to 1 Holly. Who's Holly? We haven't seen it yet. And head to your hand and place the rest at the bottom of the deck in order, and you play the Holly. We'll need to remember who is the Holly. So it's not Otori. Let's see if we have a Holly here. I want to close that. I guess the Hollies were from another. Oh, there it is. Yeah, the dog. I remember there was a dog called Holly. We'll get there. So this guy is the owner of Holly? Maybe. Maybe. Wow. So he brings a. Maybe we can check the Hollies now. He brings a 5, which I have 4 of his here. Cool. So Hollies will come in easier. And then how many Otoris? So 4 Otoris. You may play 1 Kotori. So Kotori was the other fat guy. Now the other one is Satori. I guess it comes after Kotori. There it is. So you play this one and you play Kotori from the hand. Add up to one of your character cards. It was 3 or less to the bottom of the life cards. Okay. So you offer a character. You get one for free, but you offer a life to the opponent. Which I don't know if that's a good strategy. Because Kotori is quite crappy. So if you have an Otori in play, which probably you have because if you played before, oh, look how similar these cards are. Even the pose is okay. What's the explanation for this? The only difference is that this is lightning here, or this is flames. The other one is flames. Is it the same character or twins? Looks like twins, right? So if you have the twin, you can KO one of your characters with cost equal or less than the number of opponent's life cards. It's like the other guy. With a cost equal or less than the number of your opponent's life cards. So it's the sum of all the cards. Wow, very powerful in multiplayer. What about this guy, Pegaya? Once per turn, when a trigger activates, you draw 2 cards and trash 2 cards. Good for you to get the Kotoris and the Otoris and all those guys. Yama! Blocker. Yama is a blocker. 3 Yamis, and then the old lady called Amazon. Also, she has wings. You may rest this character. Your opponent may trash 1 card from the top of their life cards. If they do, give up to one of your opponent leader characters minus 2000. When your opponent attacks, so let me think about this. So he attacks, you rest this character, your opponent may trash 1 card from the top of their life cards. If they do, give up to one of your opponent leader. So your opponent may trash. Why is it may trash? You may rest, your opponent trash, right? No. Okay, so he may trash 1 card, but if he doesn't do that, if they do not, you give up to one of their cards minus 1000. That makes sense. Yes. Okay, so this is a trade-off. So the guy can still attack, but you need to trash one of your life. Pretty difficult choice. Depends on the situation, indeed. Nola 5/7. There are 3 Nolas here. The big guys. And Captain McQuinley. Also some wings there on the back. Why is it doing horns with his hands? He's a blocker, and when he dies, you play up 1 Sky Island type character. Cost 1 from your hand. Some kind of crappy thing. In terms of attacks, 200 million volts. Amaru, who is doing this attack here. Volt, so it's an electric attack, but I can't recognize who is there yet. So you add one of your leader character. One of your leader character gains 3000 this battle. Then, if you have 1 or less life cards, rest up to one of your opponent characters with cost 4 or less. And there's a trigger. Okay, we trash 2 cards and then up one of your top of your deck to your life. Okay, so it's good when this is triggered because it will give you back more life. El Tor. Tutor. Up to one of your leader character gains +2. Then, if your opponent has 2 or less life cards, you get an additional 2000, good for the end of the game. And also there's a good trigger, you can kill a character with a cost equal or less to the opponent's life cards. To your opponent. The way this is written is just one opponent, right? Your opponent's life cards. This one, not plural there. Okay. So those that we've seen before, it's not the amount. Yeah, opponent's leader, it's the same thing. So let's see if we get to which card was it? I don't remember anymore. Yeah, it's only one opponent's. I need to clarify that. So when you play, you KO one of your opponent's characters. Yeah, the same thing, not plural. I'm looking through the camera, so I didn't see that correctly. With a cost equal or less than the number of your opponent's life cards. So it's only like a 5, 4, 3, or 2, or 1, or 0. 0. If it's 0, it's still alive, but could die. And last, it's this birdie thing, which, so we can guess that Emel is the one doing the zap, the electric, the shock attacks. The I know bird zap. KO up to one of your opponent's characters with a cost equal or less than the number of your opponent's life cards. Now the same thing here. It's always based on the opponent's life cards. Which these effects could be very crappy by the end of the game, but could be very powerful in the beginning. There it is. This was Enel's deck. I hope you have enjoyed. So I have a dedicated playlist just for One Piece card game content, which I invite you to see and take a look. I hope that you have enjoyed what you see there, to the point that you leave the like and consider subscribing this channel for future updates and more content on One Piece card game that I will bring to the channel. And if you like other card games or board games in general, then I would like you to be part of this community for all future videos. So thank you very much, and I see you on the next one. Goodbye.